On to you, Pisces. So you have the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Cups for you, Pisces. All right, so this right here for you, Pisces, really much so speaks to how there's someone that you, Pisces, stopped talking to that was, or you may need counsel in, that's chasing you, but they're very unclear as to, you are very unclear as to what's going on. Let me just go ahead and say this right now, Pisces. You need to get away from this person because this person is only chasing you for a bag. They think of you as being someone that can provide them financial security. And that's the only reason why it is that they're even looking your way. You, Pisces, right now may be interacting with a complete and utter weirdo. And only a person who has a delusional mindset has this ideology that they're going to get with someone strictly for finances or particularly for finances, right? And then call themselves being in a relationship with a person, no less. So, because the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles represents what it is that they value. They value money. And that's the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Wands is about how they want to have this level of influence and control over you, right? They want you to be wrapped around their finger. So if any of you Pisces are getting to know someone, talking to somebody, you're not necessarily sure what exactly is going on, you're kind of confused, you're kind of lost, these people only see you as a bag. The Four of Cups, they know good and well why it is that they're hanging out with you, Pisces. And it's not to actually get to know you. It's to be a parasite and live off of the strength off of your own hard work. So the Five of Cups and the Three of Cups represents you need to leave them alone. Because if you Pisces have already left them alone, they're very regretful at the fact that they didn't hide their greed and their sloth and their dysfunction better. But as far as if they are going to change their ways, no, they're not. They're going to get worse with time. And what it is that they're seeing with you is the same thing that I've seen many a times, which is a person who's basically they think that they can essentially get you back if they tell you something that you would want to hear. So they're in the phase right now of like they're in the phase of denial, where it's like they fumbled the bag with you because they looked at you, Pisces, like you were going to be a come up for them. And you Pisces were able to see through that. Because of how confusing things were, you Pisces started to understand that something's fishy, something's off. So what is it that you Pisces did? Y'all saw that this person was only interested in money and finances and whatever else that they could get from you. So what is it that you Pisces did? You cut it off. You said, all right, you done. And now that you Pisces decided to cut it off, this person is going through their denial stage where it's like, oh, I could get it back. I can actually regain this. I can get this back. All of this that I need to do is just, get you Pisces to understand how much it is. This is what they're thinking. They're thinking that all they need to do is tell you Pisces what it is that you want to hear to get you back. And they think that this is really going to work. Goes to show you how stupid and how delusional they are. So the Ten of Swords now and the Two of Pentacles represents how it's a sad shame to see how far people will stoop, and there is no limit to how low people will go when it comes to their dysfunction and this need to live off of other people, while at the same time kicking their feet up and rubbing their feet together and living their lives as however they want to. Like you got a lot of people who has this delusion, Pisces. So, but it ain't gonna be y'all, because y'all, the Ten of Swords, y'all been around the block more than a couple of times. And you know what a person who's gonna be difficult looks like, because you Pisces done hung around people who are jerks many a times, enough to know when a person is being sincere and when a person is not. So the Ace of Cups represents you, Pisces, know what it is that you're looking for. You're looking for a decent person. But one of the things that you, Pisces, have to understand is the Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords. You're not going to immediately find someone that is a good match for you, because just because you are a lion or a lioness does not mean that it is a golden ticket. It does not mean that it is a sure thing. There will be a lot of lions and lionesses who will live out the rest of their lives basically being single, in essence. Maybe wanting a relationship, but being single. Why? Because the majority of people playing games. So the Three of Swords right here represents how, like I said, you've been around the block, you know what to look for. So let's clarify the Eight of Swords. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords for you, Pisces. So for you, Pisces, to clarify the Eight of Swords, you have the Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, High Priestess, excuse me, Chariot, and then you have the Empress. So to clarify the Eight of Swords, right? The Eight of Swords represents, like I said, addition by subtraction. So you're not even losing anything if you decide that you don't even want to hang out and talk to them any further. You're actually doing what it is that you're supposed to be doing. Anyway, so to clarify, you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles is about understanding that a lot of people want the bag, the proverbial bag, money, attention, influence. You know, people will do anything for it. So how it is that you, Pisces, supposed to go about dating is, don't date people for the money. The money has to be a part of who the person is, not who they are entirely. On one side, Pisces should not be chasing after someone only for their looks. On the other side, you, Pisces, should not be chasing after a person only for the proverbial financial bag and the social and the fame, because that will have you blind to a lot of issues that a person has. And then you have the Queen of Cups. Okay, let your own instincts guide you. When you see all kind of issues with a person, you, Pisces, know good and well that it's time for you to leave them alone. So then you have the High Priestess and the Chariot. These two cards right here represents how a lot of you got to understand that what you've got going on, what you've got going on is that you, Pisces, definitely are in a situation where, like I said, this person is in denial. This person that you decided that you don't want to talk to anymore because you started to see some issues and you got out just in time, mind you. This person is still very much so thinking a lot about you, okay? And if you have any kind of social media page, don't be surprised if you get stalked. Much more people get stalked than what you think, okay? The Chariot and the Empress now is about how, so take that into consideration and not get caught up with this person doesn't care. Trust me, if you, Pisces, have a social media page, they're probably spying on your social media page right now. And then the thing is that the Empress represents, they just trying to make it seem like they basically, they have a rep to protect. They have to act like they're too cool for school. You know, they have to act like they're better than you because they're in constant competition with you. So overall, you, Pisces, are very much on the right track. At the very least, you, Pisces, are becoming better on accumulating a lot less emotional baggage, because you're starting to be able, you Pisces are starting to be able, or not starting to, but you're becoming better at being able to know this smells fishy, right? When a situation smells fishy, it's time for you to actually dip up on out of there.